Gives an idea of how Daley Ranch looks like. There's a lot of trails. You can do anything from about, well, whatever you want. You can always turn back, but we are right here. And from here, we're going to go on creek crossing, as you can see, it says right there. Down, and we're going to go up. Right here is East Ridge. We're going to go on East Ridge, up. And we're going to go through here. Down, continue on East Ridge. There's a pond here, there's a pond here, there's a pond here. And we're going to go right through this area right there. And come up. There's a ranch house here, there's bathrooms here. There we go. Ranch house here, there's bathrooms here. Then we're going to come back. This is paved, all this right here. Then we're going to come up and then go back down. It's only a 3-mile hike. So here we are. There's a couple of hikers ahead of us. Daley Ranch is often used by a lot of people. It's often used by a lot of people that want to come out here and have a workout. We come out here almost every day, or if not every other day. And on the weekends we try to do longer hikes, like up in the mountains. So this is it just kind of keeps you active. It's much better to do an hour out here, as far as we're concerned, than to do an hour in a treadmill. The treadmill pretty much stay right there. Here you can go through all kinds of little alleys and all kinds of different things. So here we're still on the creek crossing, and we are going to go down. We're going down a little bit, and the reason why it's called creek crossing is because there's a creek, small creek on the bottom over here. But right now it's dry. And here's where the creek goes into. It goes from there through here, and it goes out there. But right now we're in September, and it's already dried up. It dried up right around, let's say, probably right around June, May or June. So here we're going to start climbing up. We're getting up to the top of this small little climb. You can't see it, but we came from that area there, went down, way down there, and then it kind of comes around, and it climbs. And this trail has a few of these little climbs. They're not really big. The biggest ones, I believe, are the one that goes up to Stanley Peak, which we'll have a view of that. This park is Daley Ranch. It is dog friendly, but you should put it on a dog on a leash, and most people do. The bad thing about it is that most people also don't pick up the dog's poo. Okay, here we're gonna go up, gonna go around. It'll turn right over there, then we'll go up, and we'll go out there. We're still on creek crossing portion of this trail, but we're high. As you can see down there, there is Dixon Lake, and that people go fishing there. I only caught one bass one time, so it's not really a lot. There's a mountain over there, or it is actually a mount. You can see it there. That they call Potato Chip Trail, because there's a rock toward the top up there that looks like a potato chip, and we've done it a few times on our video one of these days. But it's actually Mount Woodson. Okay, it's Mount Woodson's what it is. And so right now that there's a little shade, I can go ahead and film that way, because the sun was behind me and I didn't really want to do that. But we're still on creek crossing portion of Daley Ranch. You guys can look up Daley Ranch, D-A-L-E-Y Ranch, in Escondido, California, and there's a little bit of history to it. It's a very beautiful, beautiful ranch. There are parts when you get higher up, especially toward the northeast part of the trail. Should I say northwest part of the trail? That it has some more trees. And over here, they have a little bench area where Olive is going. And there's a good view of Stanley Peak. It's the second highest of Daley Ranch. Right there is where it goes to East Ridge, which goes up. That one goes down. You can see a trail way over there. It goes to Sage, and then you can see part of it over there too, going up that way. And it ends up over by, well, it doesn't end up, it goes by Stanley Peak, and it goes back around over by Mallard Pond. And anyway, there's several trails in Daley Ranch. You like it in front of me, huh? So here we are. We're going from Creek Crossing to South Ridge, or East Ridge. Excuse me, East Ridge, which is right here, and it climbs up a little more. And yeah, it's just a very nice little hike, and it's only it's right at the outskirts of Escondido. They also have camping on the other side of the lake, Lake Dixon. And yeah, you wouldn't think that you're right actually in city. So here we come over here to, we're still on East Ridge, but this is Coyote Run. And Coyote Run comes through here. And if you missed Sage, which was down where we went up to Cougar Ridge, if you missed Sage, you can come over here through this trail, and it'll also take you out to another part of Sage, kind of like a shortcut. And there's again Stanley Peak up there. That mountain way over there is Palomar Mountain. Okay, so I'm gonna see that right there. People here don't pick up after the dogs, and it happens quite a bit. There's all. Shoes that I have on right now are they are Solomon, and they're Aqua Tech, I believe they're called. The sun's going to be getting away here, but here's a little panorama of the other side of Daley Ranch, and there's Olive over there. So as I was saying earlier, this trail it's not hard at all, but you can do up to, you can do 20 miles on it if you pick the right trails. We're just going to do 3 miles, and it has a lot of short little ups and downs that gives you a really cool workout. And of course the floor isn't even, so it uses different muscles, unlike if you were to be on a treadmill, and then you don't get bored. So we're still on East Ridge. We're going to start going down a little bit, and it's pretty steep. It's not that long, but it's kind of steep, and you can lose your footing very easily if you're not careful. So here's a part that I'm saying is pretty steep, going down, and then if you go up the other way, you have to do this going up. So this is probably one of the harder ones. There's one on Boulder Loop, part of this Daley Ranch, that is, I think, just as steep, if not steeper than this. And it doesn't really give it, the video doesn't really give it much credit, or proper perspective because of, you know, it can look like if I'm just going straight. I'm actually going down considerably. I mean, I have to be putting on the brakes on. We've seen several coyotes on this trail. You come here early in the morning, you see deer. One time we were walking right through here, and right in front of us, right around this area, it just went whoop. And so here's what I mean, the kind of thing that people do. It's a shame that a lot of people that come out here, being that it's so close to the town, a lot of people don't know the I'm gonna come out here with a trash bag one of these days. I wasn't planning on doing that today. But a lot of people don't follow the leave no trace, which is a shame, because this is a very beautiful little hike. And here it goes up again, like I was saying earlier. You can go up and down and up and down. Short little ones only, like this one goes up a little bit, and then now we're going back down again. And as I was stating earlier about the use of walking, or should I say about walking on the trail instead of the treadmill, because of all the little things that, all the little trenches, mini trenches, I guess you call them, and the terrain, just the terrain in general is pretty uneven, which is good because it makes you use the different muscles. And literally got to be putting on the brakes, which uses a difference in the muscles. It's kind of hard on the knees as well, but it strengthens the muscles in those areas. I think Olive just got tired of waiting for me, so she just said, "I'm leaving." Okay, we're gonna continue on here. This right here is called Side Pond. I think you can see some of it. And back in 2016, the summer of 2016, there was no pond. It was all completely dry. There was no water at all. And that's the way it was for a few years prior to that. And then since the rains of winter of 2016-2017, it hasn't dried up, which is very good and very fortunate. So that is it right there. It's very pretty. Right here. And continue our little trek out to the loop that we're doing. Okay. Here we are coming to a little junction. We are on East Ridge, and the sun might not permit it very well because I'm kind of toward the sun, but there is a lake or a pond right there. It's called Middle Pond. The trail will go through there and we'll go around, and that pond is in the middle. So here's the post. There was one like this at Coyote Run, but somebody knocked it down a couple of years ago and nobody ever put it back up again. They probably figured, why put it up if people aren't going to take care of it? Why put it up for them? Which is a shame. But anyway, we're continuing on East Ridge. It goes up a little bit right here, and I'm going to walk backwards, and I'm going to... Hi, Olive. How are you doing? You want to say anything?
I'm eating almond.
She's eating her favorite thing. Well, second favorite thing. Her favorite thing is pistachios. No, her favorite thing is chicharron. Chicharron. You know, pork rinds. And then pistachios, and then almonds. I believe. I think I know her well enough. Yeah, she just agreed with me. Yep, that's true. One of the good things you can do here at Daley Ranch, being that once you do it a few times, you're not going to get lost. I have known people that have gone lost for a couple of hours out here because there's so many different trail junctions. And then they end up just going around in circles and not knowing how to get back. But one of the things you can do out here is practice your map and compass. I've done it several times. And it's really not a cloud in the sky. And Looks like the monsoons that were here for a little bit. They come up from the Sea of California, or some people call it the Sea of Cortez. It is the Sea of California. My brother is an oceanographer, and he says it's not really called the Sea of Cortez, although many maps call it that way. It's called the Sea of California. But anyway, everybody will have their opinion about that, and that's perfectly fine. So here we go again, a little bit here. So now we're going down, still on East Ridge, and East Ridge will continue for probably about another, I don't know, but a couple of hundred yards, a couple of football fields away probably, and it's going to go into a ranch house. It's a really pretty ranch house that I'll talk a little bit about when we get over there. But with some shade, enjoy some shade right now. In the springtime, everything here looked very yellow, and now everything's dried up considerably. Here comes a mountain biker over here. Mountain bikers also enjoy this trail, and horses. It's also equestrian too, as well. Oh, okay. He was nice enough to ring his bell. And here we go. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. This is a very family-oriented place. We see a lot of families, little kids, people with strollers coming out here, and you can see those trail joggers, trail runners that are doing that. We have a lot of that. It's just a very beautiful place. If I were to move out of Escondido, this is going to be the thing that I miss the most about Escondido, because it is a gem. Daley Ranch is a gem. So as we're coming down this little hill, you can probably start seeing a house over there tucked away. Alright, maybe not. It's kind of hard to see still, but it's there. I'll show you a little bit. So we're coming to the end of East Ridge, and you can see it has a pavement here, and here's a sign that shows East Ridge, and then this road over here, it's actually a paved road. There's rangers that come over here and drive through there. That's called Ranch House. Okay, so I'll show you why they call it Ranch House. No, it's not that house up there. So there's a ranch house right there. When we come over here, this is like the center part of Daley Ranch. It has some flush toilets right in there, and as you can see, there's other people that are trail running and just walking families. And then over here you get to see the ranch house, which is right there. They have weddings there and other things. You have to call the city. As you can see in this big agave that's right here, City of Escondido, Daley Ranch Ranch House, private residence, no public access. Oh, okay, bye. And yeah, this actually used to belong, 66 acres. It used to belong to the Daley family, well it is, and here is a Daley Ranch Preserve. It says English immigrant Robert Daley first built a small log cabin and settled this land in 1869. After a federal survey of the land in 1875, Robert Daley's claim to the land was reaffirmed, and he was awarded an official land grant to 1,600 acres. Never mind, it's not 66, it's 1,600. The current ranch house was constructed in 1928. Shortly after the house was built, the Daley family relocated to the Hamul area. That's over by Campo. If you guys are familiar with the PCT, it's over in that area. But they continued to use the house as a summer retreat, though the years the Daley family farmed, raised horses, and continued to acquire land. Here's a little map of all the trails. There's a lot of different wildlife, there's a lot of birds, and there is a lot of snakes. In the springtime, a lot of snakes. So here we're still at Ranch House Road. It's all pavement all the way back to the car. And there's places to rest. Look at little benches over there. Here come all these runners. As a matter of fact, you can see the road, that steep incline. It's right there. And we're on the opposite side of this. It's called Jack Meadow. And over there you can see a little peak right there. That's Stanley Peak. And okay, this part here is one side of Boulder Loop. And if you can see Olivia, where she's way down there, maybe not, but that's the other side of it, of Boulder Loop. And Boulder Loop goes way up, way back there, and goes up past that hill up there, and it comes here. And kind of hard to see, but yeah, you can't see it from here. But there's also a little entrance to another trail that goes up that way. It's called Crestview. And being that I live here in Escondido area, I've done pretty much every hike, every trail on this Daley Ranch. There may be one that I just didn't want to go to or something, but I've lived here for years and I've hiked this for years, and it's beautiful. Here's the other entrance to Boulder Loop. It actually says 2.5 miles there, but the whole thing takes about 5 miles if you're going to do just Boulder Loop. And where those people are over there, that's where it comes out, where I showed you a little bit ago. But yeah, this goes through here, and it's really nice. I was talking about how they race coming up the hill. There they go, and they take 2 turns. And these are soccer players. And this hill is pretty steep. So here they come. And they're on there going. Okay. There they go. So right now it is 6:51 in the afternoon. And here's a parking lot for Daley Ranch. As you can see, it gets kind of filled up. A lot of people come here in the afternoon. There is entrance to Dixon Lake through there. There is Daley Ranch.